Hi, good evening, everyone. Pro learners quickly join the Zoom meeting. All right, guys. So today our topic is food.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good evening. Sorry,
Yeah, it's good evening.
have recovered your from your cold, ma'am.
Yeah, it's better. It's like some days I have bad days with cold, some days are better days. So, yeah. So, guys, topic we have food. So, first, what is your favorite food? Who in your family does the cooking and why? What does healthy life mean for you? And tell me something about your eating habits. The eating habits. These four questions we'll do today, and the remaining four we'll do tomorrow. Mhm. Yes. All right. Kindly raise your hand once you want to speak. Saurabh is first. Saurabh, do you want to go first or fourth?
No, ma'am. Today I will go first.
Go ahead.
These are the general questions. Okay, I will start. Start, ma'am. Should I start? Yeah. Telling about my favorite food. Generally, I live in Maharashtra, but sometimes I love to eat South Indian foods, just like dosa, uttappam, and uh, sambar vada. These are so famous in Maharashtra also, other than district. Uh, Other than South Indian foods, mainly I like to eat puran puri uh, in special occasions only, like Diwali. Now the Marathi New Year is coming. We will prepare that time the special Marathi occasion foods. Uh, who is your family does the cooking? Yeah, my mother is the only one who cook daily. In some conditions, uh, my father or me, if my mother is not well, we try to cook at that time. My father is a good cook also. What does healthy life means for you? For me, healthy life is mostly I do not prefer to eat outdoors because I'm somewhat health cautious person. I will prefer to not to eat packed foods or what we can say another word, um,
Frozen food.
uh, frozen foods. Yeah, ma'am. Thank frozen foods. I will rarely eat outside to home. Uh, I will try to minimize my eating habit. Sorry, eat less at outdoors and speaking about my eating habits. Uh, there is a phrase: "Eat like king in the morning and eat like beggar at night." I keenly follow this phrase because I do uh, prefer to follow this phrase because in this phrase they are so meaningful phrase. If you eat at night more, you will not get early sleep, or you will suffer to sleep. Yeah, and try to minimize your diet, um, what healthy. Try to eat healthy, and try to eat less at night. This, thank you, ma'am. This is from my side.
Very good, Saurabh. Few mistakes that I want to highlight. First, you said my mother is only one who cooks, right? So only one is the only one. When we are talking about one person, one particular thing, so we use the. So my mother is the only person or the only one who cooks. Okay. Cautious नहीं, health cautious आपने बोला था, health conscious होता है. I will rarely
Yes, ma'am.
eat outside to home. This whole sentence is incorrect. I rarely eat होगा, will नहीं आएगा. Outside to home नहीं आएगा. I rarely eat outside home. Okay, बाकी सब ठीक था. Very well done. Good. You have answered all the questions nicely. Next we have Karthik. Guys, please keep raising your hands. इससे मुझे पता चलेगा. I can number you. Third we have Yogita. Fourth we have क्या नाम है? Sneha. Right? Yes. Then we have Sai. नहीं, Soma है. Soma. लाइबा, सुधीर, तरूप. यस. और ये हैंड्स आपके नीचे नहीं होने चाहिए. अगर आपके हैंड्स नीचे होंगे मैं भूल जाऊंगी आपका सीरियल नंबर क्या है. कार्तिक, प्लीज गो अहेड.
Yes, ma'am. Basically, I'm a very big foodie. I like to try different kind of dishes. Um, I can say that I have been to almost all the restaurants in my city. So when I go to any restaurant, the staff in that restaurant means they recognize me, and without my order, they bring my favorite order to my table. So that much big foodie I am. Um, Coming to the favorite dishes, my um, 2 years back, my favorite dishes were chicken biryani like that. But 2 years ago, I completely turned as a vegetarian. So since then, when I feel like eating chicken or some other things, I eat egg and paneer to satisfy my hunger. Mm, so paneer and egg dishes are my favorite right now. Mm, my mom cooks daily, but when she is unwell or when my parents go to another city, um, I cook by myself or I bring from outside, as there are so many hotels nearby my house. Ma'am, there is a saying that what we eat is what we are. So, based on this saying, we can say that our health is completely dependent upon what we eat. So earlier I used to eat outside food, like roadside food a lot. But later I realized that it's not safe. They're also not following some kind of standards while cooking. And about once I saw in YouTube about some making of pani puri. So then, since then I stopped eating pani puri roadside. So since then, actually, I started bringing all the necessary ingredients required for pani puri to my house, and I started preparing pani puri, especially pani puri. Um, so first of all, we should understand that if we are healthy only, we can do anything in life. So risking ourselves by eating um, cheap quality foods is like risking our life. So means some people actually don't have enough money to buy some quality food. Uh, for them, there is no alternative because they need to survive. But for the people who have some plenty of money, they should not eat the roadside food just to satisfy their cravings. Um, so that time they should opt for good quality food. Um, till to talk about my eating habits, I eat thrice a day, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. In the morning, in the mornings, I don't like to eat oily food. So most of the times, I eat nuts or egg whites or some high protein dishes, and also some kind of fruits also. So in the afternoons, um, I eat whatever I feel like. I don't compromise in my lunchtime. So that's the most important meal of my day. Um, means for me, snacks are not that much important. If there are some kind of snacks, okay, I will eat. But I don't have that much. I don't give importance for snacks uh, during my day. So coming to the dinner time, I eat a lot of protein food like whole grains, like yeah, pulka means whole grain pulkas or like that, or kulchas. Means with that I eat some kind of dal and curry also. So that's about my eating habits. And also for me, curd is the important thing in my meal time. So especially during my lunch, not only me, for most of the South Indians, curd is the most important thing in their meal. If they don't eat curd rice, they feel like the meal is incomplete. Or as so many people know that it's somewhat hot in South India. So if they don't get curd, they even um, adjust with buttermilk. Yeah, especially in summers. Yeah, that's it, ma'am.
Good, Karthik. Few mistakes that I want to talk about. First, our life. Our life. If you're talking about our, means you're talking about plural, so it should be our lives. Lives. Okay, VES. Then some plenty of money you said. So you are already using one quantifier, that is some.
Yes, ma'am.
We're not supposed
Plenty
to
of
use
money.
plenty. Egg whites, no egg white. And some pronunciation words like
Uh,
favorite,
but
favorite,
ma'am, what if I eat
breakfast.
3 to 4 egg white?
Huh, then it's fine. You only said I eat egg whites. You're
Ah,
supposed
no,
to
ma'am.
say I eat.
I eat egg whites. Means
I only eat
yeah.
egg whites, that you can say, the white part of the egg, that you can say. Right. So favorite pronunciation, breakfast pronunciation, restaurant pronunciation, during pronunciation. You were saying during. J, no, the. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Next we
Thank you,
have
ma'am.
Yogita.
Um, and please write my name also.
Okay, Isha. So after Tarup, it will be your turn. Yogita, then Soma, then Laiba, Sudhir, Taru, and Isha.
Ma'am, my
Can I
name,
start now?
ma'am, Meera, ma'am.
Okay, after Isha, Meera.
Ma'am, I already raised my hand, ma'am.
After that.
मेरा आपका हैंड मुझे रेज नहीं मिला. यहाँ पे सिर्फ 5 स्टूडेंट्स का हैंड रेज है. आप रेज करते तो मुझे पता
Ma'am,
चल
I
जाता.
can see, ma'am.
आई कैन सी व्हाट.
Means I raised my hand, ma'am, and I can see in means chat box, ma'am.
अभी आपका हैंड रेज है.
Yes, ma'am.
मेरा क्या बात है ये. You don't trust me. Let me just quickly show you.
Ma'am, it's better to write names, no, ma'am. Happily.
इतना टाइम नहीं है कार्तिक. So first we have, as you can see, there are 1 2 3 4. आपका नाम ये है मीरा. आप अनम्यूट हो और आपका ये दिख रहा होगा आपको मीरा. आपके नाम के आगे कोई हैंड रेज नहीं है. ठीक है. तो मे बी टेक्निकल इशू हो सकता है. यहाँ पे सिर्फ 5 स्टूडेंट्स का हैंड रेज है. योगिता प्लीज गो अहेड. डोंट वरी, बहुत टाइम है अभी.
Okay, ma'am.
मैम may I, वैष्णवी.
ओके वैष्णवी.
What is your favorite food? My favorite food, I love to eat rice. Any food which is eat with rice, like rajma chawal, kadi chawal. So I love to eat with these all these food. Who in your family does the cooking? Why? So in my family, my mother cooking food always because she know well, because she know well than us. Like my father, once my father cooks, so she don't cook well in comparison to my mother. So she have a well experience. So that's why I think she cook well. What does healthy life mean for you? For, according to me, healthy life, to be your body healthy, because it cope with you with the diseases, and when your cell worn out, so it is fight with your disease. Healthy, we give a time to our body to become a healthy. We do exercise to maintain our body to be in a shape. So like as we all know that health is well. So yeah, for if you want to do anything in your life, so the most important thing to be yourself healthy. If you are healthy, so you can do anything. What do you want to do in your life? Tell something about your eating habits. uh, uh, so uh, in my eating habits, I like to eat with my hands, like it is rice. So I really want to eat with my hands rather than a spoon. That's it, ma'am.
Many grammatical mistakes, Yogita. I think you are not working on your grammar. और आप तो काफी टाइम से क्लास ले रहे हो, उसके बाद आपकी इतनी ग्रामेटिकल मिस्टेक्स हुई हैं. आई एम वेरी मच डिसअपॉइंटेड विद यू. सारा आपने टेंसेस की मिस्टेक करी है. सब्जेक्ट वर्ब अग्रीमेंट हैज हैव. सो फर्स्ट स्टार्ट करते हैं. एनी फूड विच इज ईट विद राइस. विच इज ईटन होगा यहाँ पे, बिकॉज यहाँ पे आप पैसिव वॉइस का यूज कर रहे हो. ईटन. ठीक है. मदर कुकिंग फूड ऑलवेज. आईएनजी फॉर्म हम ऑलवेज के साथ कब नहीं लगाते, हम प्रेजेंट सिंपल टेंस यूज करते हैं. माय मदर कुक्स फूड ऑलवेज. शी नो वेल. एस नहीं है. शी नोज वेल. शी डोंट, शी डजंट होना चाहिए था. शी हैव, हैज होना चाहिए था. शी कुक वेल, शी कुक्स वेल. फॉर अकॉर्डिंग टू मी, मैंने आपको पहले भी बताया है, अकॉर्डिंग टू मी ग्रामेटिकली इनकरेक्ट होता है और उसके साथ आप फॉर लगा रहे हो. नेक्स्ट, इट इज फाइट. इट इज फाइट आपने बोला था कि इट इज इट्स अ फाइट. इट इज अ फाइट होगा यहाँ पे. टू बी इन अ शेप, टू बी इन शेप. वी शुड ईट हेल्दी टू बी इन शेप. टू बी योर सेल्फ हेल्दी. बी नहीं यूज होगा यहाँ पे, वर्ब यूज होगी कीप. हेल्दी रखना. टू कीप योर सेल्फ हेल्दी यू शुड ईट ग्रीन वेजिटेबल्स, फ्रूट, हेल्दी फूड. With my hands, दोनों हाथों से खाते हो. With my hand. My eating habit is that I always eat my hand, whether it's rice or roti, chapati. So ये जो सारी आपकी grammatical mistakes हुई हैं, ये सब tenses हैं. Present simple tense. सारे आपके जो आंसर्स हैं present simple tense में होने चाहिए. और ही शीट आप खुद ही देख लो. शी के साथ आपने किसी भी वर्ब में ऐसे नहीं एस नहीं लगाया. डोंट का आपने यूज किया है, जबकि डजंट होना चाहिए. हैज यूज होता है शी के ही शीट के साथ, आपने हैव का यूज किया है. योगिता प्लीज स्टार्ट. आप, मुझे लग रहा है आप आफ्टरनून वाली क्लास भी नहीं ले रहे हो आजकल. प्लीज स्टार्ट वर्किंग
Yes,
ऑन योर
ma'am. My
ग्रामर.
exams are coming, so that's why.
आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड, बट आप जितना आपने पढ़ा है आप सब भूल जाओगे, वो मुझे दिख ही रहा है, आप भूल रहे हो. प्लीज वर्क. नेक्स्ट वी हैव, ये सबने हाथ हैंड्स डाउन क्यों कर लिए भाई? थैंक गॉड आई हैव अ पिक. नेक्स्ट आई थिंक वी हैव सोमा.
Yes,
सोमा
ma'am.
प्लीज गो अहेड.
So I have many favorite food, but recently I like biryani, and my mother usually do cooking, but I help him to do chopping and grading something. Uh, and in my opinion, a healthy life means to keep yourself healthy, like avoid deep fried food, freezing food, and a little bit of exercise, because body is our medium to do something. So we need to take care our health. Tell me about your eating. So my eating habit, I usually just swallow my food. I don't chew it properly, but nowadays I chew it properly, then I swallow it, and I keep hydrated myself, because and I have to make sure that I will take a variety of vegetable, not just one, and I should eat a fruit in a day. That's all, ma'am.
गुड सोमा, बट ट्राई टू स्पीक मोर. ओके. ऑल राइट. सो सोमा, आपकी जो मेन मिस्टेक्स हुई हैं वो वर्ब्स में हुई हैं. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आपने बोला यूजुअली माय मॉम कुक, उसके बाद आपने बोला डू कुकिंग. अंडरस्टैंड दैट कुकिंग और कुक इज ऑलरेडी अ वर्ब, यू डोंट नीड डू विद इट. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यहाँ पे डू नहीं आएगा, सेकेंड ऑफ ऑल आईएनजी फॉर्म नहीं आएगी, माय मॉम कुक्स आएगा. व्हेनेवर वी टॉक अबाउट प्रेजेंट सिंपल टेंस, ये बाकी स्टूडेंट्स को भी मैं बता रही हूँ, और किसी की मिस्टेक नहीं होनी चाहिए. प्लीज लर्न फ्रॉम अदर्स मिस्टेक्स एज वेल. So when we are talking about third person, he, she, or it, we always put SNES with the verb. So it is my mother cooks the food, or usually my mother cooks at home. Okay. Help him, mother के लिए her use होगा. फिर आपने chopping already verb है, आपने उसके साथ doing लगाया. Sometimes I help him doing chopping. I help her to chop the vegetables. Okay, when you were talking about my habit is I don't swallow, I don't chew the food, I swallow it, but now I chew it properly. So पहले आपने जो रेफरेंस दिया वो आपने पास्ट का दिया था, तो वहां पे यूज टू का आपने यूज नहीं किया, आपने प्रेजेंट सिंपल टेंस का यूज किया. तो मुझे लगा आप अभी के बारे में बात करो, बट जब आपने बोला बट नाउ, देन आई रियलाइज्ड आप पास्ट के बारे में बात कर रहे थे. सो अपनी पास्ट की कोई भी आदत बताने के लिए हम यूज टू का यूज करते हैं. आई यूज टू स्वॉलो माई फूड विदाउट चूइंग, बट नाउ अ डेज आई हैव स्टार्टेड चूइंग माई फूड प्रॉपरली. ओके सोमा,
Okay, ma'am.
एक बार आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट यू, एक बार आप वर्ब्स लर्न करिए, कुछ मुश्किल नहीं है. स्पेशली डू का यूज कहाँ होता है वो देखिए. डू का मतलब होता है करना, तो कुकिंग करना हम हिंदी में जरूर बोलते हैं, लेकिन कुक का मतलब ही है खाना पकाना. इट्स ऑलरेडी अ वर्ब, सो यू डोंट नीड अ डू. इसलिए मैं बोलती हूँ हिंदी इंग्लिश ट्रांसलेशन में बहुत गड़बड़ी हो जाती है. कुकिंग करना, हम हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं, कुकिंग करना, मैं कुकिंग करने जा रही हूँ. कुकिंग का ऑलरेडी मतलब है खाना पकाना, राइट?
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, next we have Laiba. Laiba, please go ahead.
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Shall I start?
Yes.
Okay. So first of all, the first question is about my favorite food. My favorite food is like I don't have a classification of food. I don't have such kinds of favorite food, but I like to eat mostly traditional Chinese food. I like pastas and not fast food pizza, but I like to eat pasta. I love cooking pasta also because it's my favorite food. And other than this, the pasta, I eat everything. I eat everything uh, with no such I mean, I don't have such boundaries. I can't eat this and I can't eat this. I eat mostly everything, including vegetables and grains and pulses, everything. And in my family, my mother is the one. Yeah, she is the one who always cooks the food, and why? Because she is a good cook, and I want to say she is an amazing cook. She always cooks everything, whatever she cooks, she cook very well, and she cooks very well. And secondly, because in our households, in our society, women's are the one who are supposed to cook food for the men and for the whole family. So this is the reason too why she only cooks. But I also helped my mother whenever I'm around around her. I mean, when I was in her house, I helped my mother a lot. But now, as I am married and I'm in my own in my in-laws, so I'm supposed to cook here, but I'm not cooking right now. Right now my mother-in-law is cooking food for all of us, and for for my husband and me. But yeah, I would I would cook food in future for my husband and for my family. Oh, healthy life means for me, a healthy life for me is to be, yeah, to be in a good shape, to be in good shape. And but for most likely, I would like to say a healthy life means you have a healthy body. You can see yourself in the mirror and you can say, yeah, I'm perfect. Even if I'm not, everyone is imperfect, but I'm perfect with my imperfections and everything. You can it's like a healthy mindset and with a healthy body. I want to say, not only I also concentrate on my diet and my calorie count. I used to take, I keep myself hydrated. I used to take my supplements and whatever I needed, whatever my body needed to be to stay fit and to stay healthy. But also my mindset means a lot for me. And tell something about your eating habits. Okay, my eating habits. I usually like to eat a large. I mean, the biggest meal of the day is my breakfast. I used to eat a lot in my breakfast. I mean, as compared to my lunch and dinner. And for my lunch, I prefer to I prefer to eat some vegetables. It may be in the form of salad or a raw vegetable, cucumber, like etc. But I like to eat vegetables in my lunch with my dinner with the chapati and rice, whatever is available. And for my snacks, if I need snacks, I will prefer to eat fruits and not vegetables, because vegetables I eat only in dinner. Oh, sorry, only in lunch. And I prefer eating fruits and healthy snacks like popcorn or like kind of nuts, dry fruit. I eat a lot of dry fruit. Um, I guess after my dinner, yeah, it's also a kind of snack, a midnight snack. So that's it. Thank you.
Very well answered, Laiba. All the answers are very good. Just few things I want to talk about. Pasta is not Chinese cuisine. Pasta is Italian cuisine. Okay, you said na I
Yeah,
love
but
the
Chinese people
Chinese
also
food.
like to eat a lot of noodles and
You
kind of
actually
thing.
talked about pasta, so
Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
why I'm saying that it's Italian.
Hmm.
Women's. I told you it's women.
Yeah.
I helps. I help. Dry fruit, no dry fruits. and the remaining part was completely fine, very well answered. I really like your accent and the way you speak without any hesitation. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Next, we have Sudhir.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
Taru has just spoken, ma'am.
Isha, what happened?
I just asked ma'am. Taru has
No, 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 no.
spoken.
Next is Taru, and after that you, after you, after you, Meera. Okay? Yes, Sudhir, please go ahead.
Am I audible, ma'am?
You are completely audible.
Okay, ma'am. Actually, I like the non-veg food. In non-veg, I like mutton and fish, but I also eat leafy vegetables because that is that keeps us healthy. Uh, Generally, for change in taste, I bring sometimes outside food, that is bhel or Chinese item. Uh, and the favorite dish in here in Maharashtra, Nasik, is the misal pav. Sometimes I go with my family to have a misal pav. And generally, I avoid the food that is made of sweet flour, because the sweet flour, I think, that leads to the health issues. So generally, I avoid the food that is made of sweet flour. And in my family, my wife cooks food for us. She cooks well, and she tries the different dishes. Sometimes she fails, but I I criticize her, but she takes it positively, and I eat her. I eat the whatever she has tried. Uh, uh, One should give a topmost priority to one's health in his life, because being healthy is very necessary nowadays. For to be a healthy one should keep uh, doing exercise, yoga, to boost the immunity. Uh, uh, about healthy habit, about eating habits, actually I work in a different shift, so my eating habits change according to my shift. In the night shift, actually we get breakfast in the midnight, and generally it is said that having food in the midnight is like a devil's meal, but we do not have option. We uh, we have that breakfast in the midnight, and in the morning I skip the breakfast, and straight away I eat. Have lunch in the around 11 o'clock, and in the evening generally we have a fixed menu. That is a khichdi along with a sabji and bakri, and along and along with some green salads. And in second shift, I prefer to have fruits in the morning. That is all, ma'am.
Very well done, Sudhir. No grammatical errors. Very good. All answers were very good. Good vocabulary, top priority, and everything. Good. Keep it up.
Okay, ma'am.
Taru, please go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. My favorite food is Hakka noodles. I love Hakka noodles. Whenever I go, not whenever, but most of the time when I go outside, I eat Hakka noodles. In my family, my mother cooks because she cooks very tasty food, but we all help her in doing her work. Like sometime I cook food, or I just make chapati or cut some vegetables. Like this, we help her in doing her work. For me, healthy life, I had read that healthy life is just not absence of illness. Healthy life means a complete a healthy life is a combination of physical, mental, and social well-being. So when I had read it, I just liked that statement, and I mean it. So it balanced diet is very important we should eat a balanced diet. I used to be very choosy, but now I'm trying to eat all the things to make my diet healthy and balanced diet. For a healthy life, we should also do exercise. Yesterday, I have read that if we do exercise, we just not keep our body healthy, but we by doing exercise, our mind become wise, because when we sweat, some chemicals some chemicals release in our mind, which help us which help our memory to be good and healthy. So I'm trying to start exercise. And we should also do some rest, because if we do a lot of work and not get a proper rest, our our health is we do not we cannot say that life a healthy life, because rest is very important to keep our body healthy. My I I prefer eating a small meal frequently than eating lots of thing in a single time. And I chew very well, because when we chew our meal, it helps us to be healthy and 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 keep all the parts of the body healthy. So that's why I chew very well. And I prefer to eat homemade food. b- and I don't eat junk food I don't eat junk food very much, but yeah, I eat sometime, because I like junk food like pizza, burger, momos, like this. But I do not eat very often because of health issues. Because healthy life is very important, because whatever we eat today, it's gonna be our future. So if we want to be healthy in our future, we should eat proper things, proper food. We should take proper food right now. That's all, ma'am.
Very well answered, Taroop. Some mistakes, very few mistakes. I had
Yes,
read.
ma'am.
So मैंने पढ़ा है, हम ऐसे बोलते हैं ना, मैंने कहीं पढ़ा है. So I have read आएगा यहाँ पे, ठीक है. और यहाँ पे आपने बोला yesterday I have read, तो यहाँ पे have नहीं आएगा. Have हम यूज करते हैं present perfect tense के लिए. Something we have done
Okay.
recently, या हमने करा है कोई
Mm.
काम जिसका हमें हमें टाइम नहीं पता. जैसे आपने पहले बोला मैंने पढ़ा है,
Okay.
तो आपको टाइम नहीं पता.
Yes, ma'am.
मैं बता रही हूँ मैंने पढ़ा है, कहते हैं ना मैंने सुना है, आई हैव हर्ड, आई हैव रेड. तो यहाँ पे हैव नहीं आएगा, ये प्रेजेंट सिंपल सॉरी ये पास्ट सिंपल चला जाएगा. यस्टरडे आई रेड दैट. डू रेस्ट नहीं होता, रेस्ट
Okay,
के
ma'am.
साथ जो वर्ब यूज होता है वो टेक होता है, टेक रेस्ट. वी शुड ऑल्सो टेक रेस्ट.
Okay.
लॉट्स ऑफ थिंग्स, बिकॉज हम लॉट्स लगा रहे हैं प्लूरल के साथ,
Yes, ma'am.
क्वांटिफायर है ये. ऑल,
Okay, ma'am.
बाकी सब
Ma'am,
बिल्कुल परफेक्ट था. यस.
I had read मतलब मैंने अपने सिलेबस में पढ़ा था एक टाइम पे,
हाँ,
इस
नहीं
वजह
वही.
से मैंने.
इसकी हिंदी में आपको बताती हूँ. आई हैड रेड की हिंदी होती है मैं पढ़ चुकी थी. हैड, वो
ओह,
जो
अच्छा
प्रेजेंट में
मैम.
हम हैज हैव यूज करते हैं वो पास्ट में जाके हैड हो
जी जी.
जाता है. चुका था, चुकी थी, चुके थे. पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस है
ओके
ये.
मैम.
तो यहाँ पे आएगा आई हैव रेड.
ओके मैम.
अगर आपको ये बोलना है
ओके.
इन माई सिलेबस, तब आप बोलोगे आई
यस
रेड
मैम.
इन माई सिलेबस. मैंने पढ़ा था, और आई रेड इन स्कूल.
ओके.
ओके, वो
ओके मैम.
पास्ट चलो
ओके मैम.
जाएगा. परफेक्ट.
ओके मैम.
नेक्स्ट वी हैव ईशा.
थैंक यू.
मैम मीरा.
मीरा, आप ईशा के बाद है.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, one doubt I want to ask, ma'am.
यस.
Ma'am, I have digestive problem या digestive problem, ma'am?
Digest. I have digestive problems.
Digestive.
टिव. टिव.
Okay, ma'am.
Ejective है.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
No problem. Isha, are you ready? Isha. I don't think she's here. Meera, please go ahead.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I like homemade food, and I am pure vegetarian, and I have a sweet tooth. After my lunch, I prefer to eat one piece of sweet, and I start my day from lukewarm water. And after walking, before taking tea, I prefer. I eat 5 nuts, and uh, uh, as I am vegetarian, so I take curd and fruit in my breakfast, and I avoid dinner. And in my family, I cook foods. Food, and sometimes my daughter also cooks food, because she cook different type of dishes. And sometime my husband makes vegetable one or twice in a month. And means healthy life means I think, ma'am, we should give pranayam for half an hour. So and I think, ma'am, we should eat in limit, because if we will eat in unlimited, then our weight will put on, and we have to face the obesity. So as we know that obesity is the main reason of different disease like BP, thyroid, and diabetes. So uh, we should keep this thing in our mind, that we should eat in limit. And ma'am, my eating habit, ma'am, I think, ma'am, we should eat. We should take our breakfast as a king, and lunch as a queen, as a prince, and dinner as a beggar. So, ma'am, I also follow this rule, and I avoid, ma'am, dinner. And I mm, um, include in my diet pulse and curd and dry fruits and fruits. Uh, mm, so, ma'am, this is my eating habit, ma'am.
Good.
And I
This is
am,
नहीं,
and ma'am,
these are एक ही
I
बताइए.
have a sweet tooth, ma'am, but I eat in limit, ma'am.
Yes, very good. You have a sweet tooth. Great. So थोड़ा सा मीरा, आप जब बोलते हो ना, आप सेंटेंस अधूरा छोड़ देते हो और दूसरा सेंटेंस स्टार्ट कर देते हो. ठीक है, जैसे आपने पहले बोला आई प्रेफर, उसके बाद आपने सेंटेंस चेंज कर दिया, आपने फिर बोला आई ड्रिंक 4-5 ग्लास ऑफ वाटर. तो आपने बोला ही नहीं, देखिए मैंने यहाँ लिखा है, और यहाँ पे ग्लासेस होगा क्योंकि प्लूरल आपका सिंगुलर प्लूरल में बहुत गड़बड़ी है. ब्रेकफास्ट की
मैम,
प्रोनाउंसिएशन
लिक्विड वाटर बोला था मैंने.
आपने स्टार्टिंग में बोला था, अगर आप
ओके,
रिकॉर्डेड
हो सकता
सेशन
है,
एक बार
मैम.
चेक करोगे, आपने स्टार्टिंग करी थी दैट इन द मॉर्निंग आई टेक और आई ड्रिंक ल्यूकवार्म वाटर. उसके बाद आप कोई वॉक की बात बता रहे थे, उसके बाद आप आपने कुछ बोला आई प्रेफर करके, उसके बाद आप इस पे आ गए, तो उसको आपने कंप्लीट नहीं किया दैट आई ड्रिंक 4-5 ग्लास. तभी मैंने यहाँ पे डॉट 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 लगाया है. जैसे आप लोग मिस्टेक करते हैं, मैं फौरन टाइप कर देती हूँ क्योंकि फिर मेरे भी दिमाग से निकल जाता है. ब्रेकफास्ट नहीं होती प्रोनाउंसिएशन, ब्रेकफास्ट होती है. जब भी दो वाउल्स एक साथ आते हैं, एक वाउल की प्रोनाउंसिएशन साइलेंट हो जाती है. सो BREK ब्रेक, FAST फास्ट, ब्रेकफास्ट.
ब्रेकफास्ट, मैम.
यस,
ब्रेकफास्ट. ओके.
यस. डॉटर के साथ आपने कुक्स नहीं लगाया, सब्जेक्ट वर्ब अग्रीमेंट. माय डॉटर, समटाइम्स माय डॉटर कुक.
ऑल्सो कुक.
ऑल्सो के तो ऑल्सो से मैटर थोड़ी है कुछ भी, ऑल्सो वर्ब थोड़ी है हमारा.
ऑल्सो कुक नहीं बोला क्या मैम? आई डोंट नो, मैम.
नहीं, मैं एक बात कह रही हूँ, कुक बोला आपने, वो गलत है. फिर आपने बोला माय हस्बैंड मेक वेजिटेबल्स समटाइम्स,
नेक्स्ट
हस्बैंड के
वेजिटेबल.
साथ भी मेक्स आएगा, तो दोनों में आपने सब्जेक्ट वर्ब अग्रीमेंट की गलती करी. आवर, आप इसको आवर पढ़ते हो, प्लीज इसको आर पढ़िए.
आर
आर
सेल्फ.
सेल्व्स. यस.
आर सेल्फ.
इफ वी विल ईट, यहाँ पे विल नहीं लगना था क्योंकि आप ऑलरेडी इफ लगा रहे हो. कंडीशनल, इफ वी
मैम.
ईट. डिफरेंट डिजीज नहीं, डिफरेंट डिजीजेस, अलग अलग बीमारियां, डिफरेंट डिजीजेस. कीप दिस थिंग्स, सिंगुलर प्लूरल, फिर दिस हो गया, यहाँ पे दीज होना चाहिए था. वी शुड कीप दीज थिंग्स इन माइंड.
ओके
ओके,
मैम. ओके
दीज.
मैम.
All right. Isha, are you
Thank
there?
you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome, Meera. Isha मुझे लग नहीं रहा है. So next we have Vaishnavi and then Ashwini. Vaishnavi, please go ahead. सब
May I,
सोते.
may I, ma'am?
Yes, Vaishnavi.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Ma'am, I I like to homemade food, and after that, I have a lot of work in my home, and I'm help with my mom dad. I like to homemade biryani, sandwich, and paneer. My home is cooking in always my mom, because my mom is very well cook and so tasty. So mm, my mom baking the food. And third one is, oh, what does healthy life? Yes, ma'am. Does healthy life mean for you? Third one is, healthy life is very important, because uh, maintain your health, and for don't eat don't eat food, uh, because the become a body, and so habit is hand to it. Tenth and fourth one is, tell me something about eating. Yes, ma'am. I'm eating a lot of, like, so many different food I like to eating. That's it, ma'am.
Okay, Vaishnavi. वैष्णवी ग्रामेटिकल मिस्टेक्स बहुत है, आपका सेंटेंस स्ट्रक्चर ठीक नहीं है बिल्कुल भी. आई थिंक मैंने आपको पहले भी बताया था दैट यू नीड टू वर्क ऑन योर सेंटेंस स्ट्रक्चर, क्योंकि आपके सेंटेंस स्ट्रक्चर ठीक नहीं होते, टेंसेस ठीक नहीं होते. आज आपने सब में आईएनजी फॉर्म का यूज किया है. तो पहले बात करते हैं, आई लाइक टू होममेड फूड. वर्ब कहाँ है? आई लाइक टू ईट कहाँ है? फिर आपने बोला आई लाइक टू होममेड बिरयानी एंड पनीर सैंडविच, जो भी आपने बोला था. ईट वर्ब ही नहीं है आपके सेंटेंस में, तो यहाँ पे लगना चाहिए था आई लाइक टू ईट होममेड फूड. आई लाइक टू ईट होममेड बिरयानी. माय मॉम बेकिंग द फूड. बेकिंग आईएनजी क्यों आया? अभी बेक कर रही है आपकी मॉम? कुछ नहीं, वो करती है. ता है, ती है, ते है, दैट इज प्रेजेंट सिंपल टेंस. तो यहाँ पे आएगा माय मॉम बेक्स द फूड. आई एम ईटिंग, आईएनजी फॉर्म. आई ईट, एम तो लगेगा ही नहीं. आई ईट. तो अभी वैष्णवी मैं आपसे यही बोलूंगी, प्लीज टेंसेस स्टार्ट करिए पढ़ने. आप आफ्टरनून की क्लास लिया करिए, उसमें आपको ग्रामर सीखने को मिलेगी. आपको पता चलेगा सब्जेक्ट क्या होता है, ऑब्जेक्ट क्या होता है, वर्ब क्या होता है. प्लीज, कल मोस्ट प्रोबेबली मेरा वर्ब का टॉपिक होगा, आज प्रोनाउन था क्योंकि. सो आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट यू, प्लीज ज्वाइन द 12 PM सेशन. ओके, नेक्स्ट वी हैव अश्विनी. ईशा, आर यू हियर?
Yes, ma'am.
अच्छा, मैंने
Actually,
4 बार आपको आवाज दी.
ma'am, audio, ma'am. Actually, audio option is not showing on my app, ma'am. I
So
tried
how
to
you
talk
are
to
speaking now?
ma'am. Am I audible? No, ma'am. I
Yes.
didn't ignore you, ma'am.
ना ना, I'm not saying you ignored me. मैंने कब बोला?
Oh yeah, ma'am. I am actually have an internet issue, ma'am.
मुझे पता है you have a lot of internet issue in this class. Only you have.
So, ma'am, I'm
Please
not
go ahead,
audible.
Isha.
Okay, ma'am. Yeah. What is your favorite food? I have I like so many good food. Sorry. What is the favorite? My favorite foods are so many, like Indian food as well as international food. For in India, I like to eat if northern food, northern side of the food, and sometimes I southern part of the food. Like in northern area, I eat dal bati churma, छोले भटूरे, नान और शाही पनीर. Sahi paneer. For international cuisine, I like to eat like French crepe, burger, pizza, spaghetti. So I don't eat frequently international cuisines. I eat on a weekend. So I prefer to eat my Indian food every day. And who is your favorite family cooking? Actually, my mother cooks for me every day, and even my maid also cook for me. But I like the food which is cooked by mother, and especially because I'm very choosy and picky person. So whenever she cook, so will you and how will I make the vegetable? How will the taste of the curry? So she makes the food according to my taste, and this is the reason she cooks every day for me. What does healthy life mean for you? Healthy life means, ma'am, like healthy means live in a healthy body. Actually, if you are ignore if you will ignore your health, you have to pay. And so it's better to just avoid frozen and canned food and try to eat organic food. Nowadays, organic food is in fashion and trend. So we also following this trend. Now we are growing some fruits and vegetables in my garden. So whenever I need fresh fruit and vegetables, I pluck it from my garden. So it's very nowadays even restaurant also have a different nowadays restaurant also have a different concept. They have new concept, farm to table. You can pluck your vegetables from the garden, and they will cook for you according to your taste. So I prefer to eat fresh food, because if you will eat stale food, and you will get infected by virus and fungus, because in stale foods virus get sorry fungus get easily caught by in stale food. So it's better to keep for the next day even. So tell something about my daily diet. Actually, I eat light food in the my breakfast. Actually, I eat sandwich, yeah, biscuit, bread sometimes. And for lunch, I want curry, some vegetable curry, pulses, rice, and some roughies on my plate, because my plate should be complete diet. I don't eat simple food, because so this is the reason my mother monitor my food every day. She never allow me to eat with the siblings. She give me she give me she serve me in in other plates, so she can notice my food, ki how much I eat, how much drink I drink water every day. So I prefer to eat take snacks in the evening, like for after this class I take my coffee or tea and snacks. Snacks is my I love to eat snacks. I can eat snacks in the night, morning, and the evening also. So she makes different kind of snacks for me, because I eat it. Actually, my mother's first priority is to take care of me, because my immunity power is not good as if I compare to my siblings. I'm not very healthy. So she most of the time she takes care of me like a baby. So I have learned so much good cooking from her. That's it, ma'am.
वेरी गुड ईशा.
Ma'am,
ईशा, एक्चुअली थोड़ा सा बीच में आपका नेटवर्क खराब हुआ था, बाकी सब ऑडिबल था, बट यू डिड नॉट मेक मच मिस्टेक्स टुडे, सो वेरी वेल डन. All your answers were
actually yesterday I remember that my list was quite long.
very long. Yeah, so आज आपने ध्यान रखा उस चीज का. This is very good.
Yeah. I just try to tell my mind, don't do this mistake.
अब भी आपका नेटवर्क खराब हो रहा है, so I would request you to keep yourself on mute. Ashwini, please go ahead. You are the last student. Quickly.
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah. My favorite foods are veg and non-veg, and Indian food and home food, as well as restaurant food. I like both kind of food, and I I like to eat um, crispy onion, crispy lady finger, and palak paneer, and yeah, pizza, um, green garlic bread. This kind of food I likes to eat. Who is your family does the cooking? Yeah. Before marriage, my mom used to cook for my family, and after marriage, my father cook for my family. And
Good evening, Shoma. How are you? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Good evening. How are you?
Ma'am, I am fine, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
I'm also fine. Shoma, tell me, do you have any questions? Any doubts?
No, ma'am. I have no question. But yesterday we discussed about conversation, and I have written something. So I
Very
want to
nice.
put the
Very nice. Read. Start.
Okay. So the conversation between a father and a daughter about visiting a tour with your friends. So, hello, Dad. What are you doing? Dad, I am preparing your breakfast. Me, okay. Once you have prepared breakfast, you will please call me because I want to tell you something. I want to tell you something. Then dad, okay, I will call you after 30 minutes. My dad is calling me. Please come. I am done our breakfast. Please come here and tell me what you were wanted to tell me. Yes, Papa, I am coming. Papa, my friends are arrange a tour in Rajasthan for 7 days, and I want to go with them. Please don't say no, because last year when my friends arranged a tour in Manali, you said that that place is very cold and your immunity is very weak, so you got cough and cold in low temperature very quickly. So you don't force to so I don't force to let me go in Manali. But now Rajasthan is very hot place, and I hope you will allow me to go Rajasthan with my friends. Then dad, yes, I have told you that if you go a place which is hot, not so cold, then I will allow you to go for a vacation. But now I have suffering from a financial problem, so I can't afford a vacation for you. Please give me some time. We will go for a vacation with our family. Me, Papa, I have collected my pocket money for 1 year, so I have enough money to go for a vacation. Don't worry, Dad. I have told you we will go for a vacation sometimes. Why you are so stubborn? Me, I know that you will never let allow me to go for a vacation with my friends. I knew it. Uh, then you did just a excuse, and last year and this year you made an excuse that you have no money. Actually, if I go vacation with my family, then you were okay with it. But if I go with my friends, then you are not okay. That's the fact. Then me, I leave and close the door loudly and start crying. Ma'am, the sentences are correct, right?
Very nice, very nice. Shoma, very well done. Very well done. I'm so glad that you're writing. Very well done. Okay. Very nice.
Yes.
There were some mistakes, some, I would say mostly prepositions, I could see. A few mistakes in prepositions. I won't really correct them because you have written really well. And what you will do is, Shoma, do more prepositions. Okay. So go to Google, search preposition worksheet, and just take like 10, 20 each day and start doing. Okay. Other than that, you have written really, really well. So nicely you have done. Okay.
Ma'am, I have noticed one thing that when I say I have a conversation and I have to say immediately, then I don't make a sentence. But if I write and then I tell, then I tell proper sentence.
Right. So for this, what you will have to do is you write every day. Every day you write like a paragraph or like this conversation that you have written, very nicely done. So you write every day one small paragraph and you read it at least 5, 6 times in front of the mirror. Okay, you stand in front of the mirror and read it, not like this. Okay, not like this. Then the father said, then this. Take some breaks and speak. Like the father said, I will not give you the money. Then I said, you have to give me the money. Right? So you take your time and speak as if you're speaking to someone just in front of the mirror. Do this for 1 month. At the end of 1 month, you will see that you are able to speak even without looking at the paper. Okay, so this will happen. It is a slow like transition, but it will happen if you do this every day for at least 30 to 60 days. Okay, Shoma.
Okay, ma'am.
Good
Yes,
evening.
ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone. And Shoma, please practice
Yes, ma'am.
prepositions.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm fine, Abhay. How are you?
Yes, ma'am. I am also good, ma'am. Fine.
Great, great. Good evening, everyone. Welcome
Good
to
evening,
the
ma'am.
class. Good evening, guys. So I
Ma'am,
already have, yes?
yes,
You
ma'am, I
guys have
couldn't
any
write
questions?
anything. No, ma'am, I couldn't write anything, and I couldn't attend morning classes
Okay.
also.
It's okay. It's okay. Shweta, just one class is, sorry, Swati, one class is
Actually, ma'am,
fine.
my son's final exam is
Today,
tomorrow, and I am so busy in that.
Right.
ma'am,
Yes.
today is a very good topic.
Today I have
Conditional.
a very good topic. Yes, I have a very good topic.
Conditional. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And
I,
yes,
ma'am, I learned a lot of things, ma'am.
very nice. What was the topic today in the previous class?
Today, conditional sentence, ma'am.
Oh,
You
in the
taught me
morning, in the
conditional.
morning, yes, we
Yes,
discussed conditional sentences. Yes,
yes, ma'am.
Swati. Thank you, Abhay. Swati, please go through today's video. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Please
ma'am.
go through today's video whenever you get time because today we learned conditional sentences, very important. I only forget about them. So it's
Yes,
pretty
ma'am.
important. Okay. Just go through them once and you will understand. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in the next class as well. Tomorrow's morning class, because we will continue with conditional sentences. We are not done. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So
Okay,
good
ma'am.
evening, everyone. Welcome to the class. Really happy
What
to
are you
see you
feeling,
guys.
ma'am? How are
Yes,
you feeling, ma'am?
I'm feeling much, much better.
Good
I
to
hope
know
you
that.
guys are also doing well.
Of course, ma'am.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
season is
Yes,
changing, so
ma'am.
be very careful
Of
not to
course.
get
Good
sick.
evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Saurav. Good evening, Dipali. Guys,
Ma'am, there is much hot, ma'am.
yes, yes, it is getting pretty warm here, pretty hot. It's in Calcutta. Calcutta is going to be hot.
Okay, ma'am.
As
You
soon
look like
as summer
completely recovered
enters,
from your cough and cold, ma'am.
yes, I finally got some relief,
Ma'am,
Yes,
I have an idea for today's conversation.
I already have a topic. Do you want to change? Okay,
No,
bataiye.
ma'am. No, ma'am.
Ma'am, first of all, give chance yesterday, ma'am.
Yes, I'll give you the first chance. Okay,
Keep
Abhay.
continue yesterday topic. Then
Yes, you can
after
start with yesterday's topic. You
Abhay, 1
and
minute.
get
Wait,
a
please.
new topic, ma'am.
new topic. Do you want to start with the new topic or with yesterday's topic?
Ma'am, after yesterday topic, you get new topic, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Chaliye then Abhay and who is the next? Who was the person who did not get a chance to speak? I remember Manju did not get a chance to speak.
Me also, ma'am.
Actually, I
Swati?
have an idea, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Kartik, just 1 second. Okay, Abhay and Swati, then guys, you can speak. Okay, first, and then we will start a new topic. And Kartik has an idea. Yes, Kartik, what is your topic?
No, ma'am. Yesterday, we had a conversation about teacher. Sorry. parents and children. Today we can have a conversation about teachers and students.
Teachers and students, yes, we can do that also. I also had
Ma'am,
another
ma'am,
topic that we can
yeah,
talk about.
ma'am, but we
Okay,
cannot,
yes,
ma'am, but we cannot argue with teacher, na ma'am. So we have to talk very,
politely. No, you can
yeah.
argue with teachers as well. No issues.
Nowadays, children are not innocent.
Yes, children are very, very naughty, my goodness. Especially, the teenagers. It's very difficult to control them. Okay, let's start. Abhay and Swati, let's start. And then I'll pick a topic. Okay, I already have another topic in mind. Or else we can do this conversation as well between teachers and students. We can do, even better will be teachers and parents. That conversation will be very interesting.
Yes,
Right?
ma'am.
Ma'am,
Correct.
yes,
Okay, we will
ma'am.
do that. Okay,
Ma'am,
Abhay and Swati, then you
Ma'am,
guys can start.
I will make parents, ma'am.
Parents, okay, let's start with that only. Then, Abhay, you can be the parent, the first one. Okay, let me just write teacher. And we will start fast, okay, guys, so that everyone gets a chance. Parent.
Write my name in parents list.
Parents list, okay, everyone wants to be parent.
Yes, ma'am, they're my student.
I'm Meera.
Okay, one by one, guys, please give me a second. Okay, we have, I remember, Abhay. Then we have Karthik. Swati, everyone wants to be parent. Who will be the teacher?
I would
I will teach.
teacher, ma'am.
Swati?
Ma'am, first of all, I
Ma'am, I
will
will teach.
speak about parents and child.
Okay, then Swati, I have already written Swati's name. Swati can start with parent and child. Yes, who is next?
Meera.
Shailendra. Okay, one by one. Shailendra. Meera. Yes.
I'm in parent, ma'am.
Who is this? Meera?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me first, Meera.
Ma'am, Dipali is also for parent.
Okay, Dipali and Meera for parent.
Ma'am, I'm teacher.
Give me name, okay? Don't say I am because it's...
Sorry, ma'am.
Padma. No, it's fine. I cannot see the names. Yes, Padma.
Ma'am,
Yes.
which topic today? Teacher and parent.
Who is teacher? Vaishnavi?
No, ma'am, which topic today?
Conversation between teacher and parent.
Oh, okay.
What do you want to be? Teacher or parent?
Parent. No, teacher.
Okay, very nice. Vaishnavi will be a teacher. Yes, who else? Saurav?
Reena, ma'am.
Reena, what do you want to be? Teacher?
Parents, ma'am.
Okay, very nice. And one more I'll just write. Yes, anyone else?
Yes. Good evening, ma'am. Shiny.
Good evening, Shiny.
Yes.
Yes, the time.
I want teacher.
Teacher, very nice. Okay. And I want just one more parent. Yes, who wants to speak?
Parent.
Yes, someone to become like, act as the parent. Yes.
They will come, ma'am. You can continue.
Yeah, okay, let's start then. No, I could see some people were also saying, okay, let's start. Okay, Swati and Abhay, we will quickly start. So Swati, you will actually act as a child here because we are continuing from yesterday's class, and the rest we will start with the new topic, okay?
Ma'am, I am child and Abhay will be parent.
Parent, yes. And you will try to have a conversation.
Yes.
What type of conversation?
Anything that you guys can come up with, anything.
Okay.
I will arise the question. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very nice. Yes. So Abhay wants to start.
Okay,
ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. I have issue. Hello.
1 second, Saurav has a question. Yes, Saurav?
My app is crashing multiple times, ma'am.
Saurav, your app is crashing.
In mobile. That's why I complained too many times for...
You're not getting any reply.
Yes, ma'am. Today I'm facing...
Saurabh, it happens when your network connection is not good.
No, Karthik, I have broadband in my house.
Okay, Saurav, just wait a minute, okay? What I will do is I'll talk to them personally, then I'll call them up after today's class. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
All right. Okay. All right. So chaliye, Swati and Abhay, you guys can start.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Hello, Swati.
Yes, Papa.
Why do you wake up very late?
Uh, Sorry, Papa. I will try to get up early from today, from tomorrow.
Uh, you daily wake up around 7 o'clock, and your bus is coming around 8 o'clock. Then you wake up 5 o'clock, and you study one to 2 hours daily, and that habit is very bad. You always wake up very late.
Uh, okay, Papa. But I just want to know that my online classes usually starts from 9 o'clock. So what is the problem if I get up at 8 o'clock? When there were of schools before pandemic, that time school was opened at 7 o'clock. That time I used to get up at 6:50 or 6:30. But when online classes are starting at 9 o'clock, so I can get up at 8 o'clock. What is the problem in this?
No, but these days your school has open. These days your school is has open, so you wake up very late. I see daily.
Okay, Papa, I will try to get up early in the morning. But I have also one question to you that you have put password and locks in every gadget. I just want to see YouTube, and I just want to explore the digital world, but you are not allowing me. I just don't understand that what is the problem in this. All my friends, they are getting access to digital world. uh, Only I am
They have access to the
not.
internet, you can say.
Yes, ma'am.
You can say they have access to the internet.
Yes, ma'am. Access to the internet, only I am the one who is not getting access to the internet. So may I ask you why this is so in our house?
Okay, I will allow to access internet, but before I always see you, you always play game on your mobile, so that is not good. Your all times spent in the playing game. So how can you study properly? You always say say me कि I am Papa, I am become IAS, IPS. But this type of your habit, you can't make IAS and IPS. So you study properly and don't use mobile, because mobile is too much spend the time. So you study with book only.
uh, Probably you are correct, Papa, but I just want to tell you that whenever the time will come for the competitive exams for IAS or IPS, I will work hard. But right now, do you know, whenever I play game, what sort of world I uh, go in? Like I have so many friends overseas. Like one of my friend, I play Roblox on the internet, and I have one friend from Australia, one friend from America, one friend from Austria. So we can't get this I can't get this opportunity if I just stick to books. So in today's world, it is necessary that you should explore uh, internet and you should explore the other things also apart from the books. So I'm not
Yes,
arguing with you. I will work hard for a study, but at least allow me some time to access the internet.
yes, okay. You you can use net and mobile in your spare time. And when do you back from school?
Pardon me, what have you said? I didn't get it.
I want to say you you can use the internet and mobile in your
Yes, Papa.
spare time. But
Okay.
I ask to you, when do you back from school daily?
When
Uh,
do you come back
I
from school?
okay. I usually come back by 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay. So when you prepare the homework, make
In
the
the
homework
I prepare homework in the night.
in the night, and
I complete my
and 3 to 9 in these time. What is the doing in this time?
the
4 hours and 5 hours.
yeah 3 to 5 I
No, not
sit on
okay.
3
Yes,
to 5 I 3 to 5 I sit on internet, and from 5 to 8 I go to play with my friends.
5 to 8 in a evening night.
Yeah, 5 to 8 I go for play in the campus area, and by 8:30 I usually come back, and then I do my homework. I finish my homework.
You this is my suggestion. You give the time in playing anything. You give the time 1 hours daily in play, but and extra time you spend the study, spend in studying.
Okay, Swati and
Okay.
Abhay, conclude कीजिए.
Okay, Papa. I try to follow your instruction, but I just want to say that you older generation, you are too boring.
Okay. Thank you. One question, beta.
Yes, Papa.
When your tutor uh, come at home,
Yes. What?
Like what time does
when
your home tutor come?
when time your tutor come at home,
Uh,
tutor means teacher, tuition wale teacher,
Yeah, the tuition tutor.
tuition tutor. He comes at
tuition
8:30.
tutor
8:30. He comes at 8:30.
8:30. Okay,
Yeah.
and how much time you teach you?
1 hour. 1 hour. Till 9:30.
Oh, an hour.
Yes.
Okay. And after 9 hours, you don't study in night?
No. I just after that I just have food and then I go to sleep.
Okay. So you sleep, which time you sleep? Which time do you sleep?
I sleep at 11 o'clock.
Okay. So,
Okay, very nice, very nice. Abhay and Swati, you can conclude. Yes, very
Thank
nice.
you.
Abhay is such a strict parent. I mean, I
Okay.
only wake up at 9 o'clock nowadays. So I don't know. Swati is waking up at 7, still
Thank
he's
you.
saying you cannot wake up at 7, it's too late. Right?
Yes.
Very nice, very nice. Abhay
Thank
and
you, ma'am.
Swati,
Thank
very
you.
well done. But instead of saying I went for play, I went down for play, you can say I went to play with my friends. Or that time I use, or from 8 to 9, I play with my friends. Okay. So this
Okay.
is the correct way of saying. Other than that,
Yes.
very well spoken. Both of you guys, very nice. Okay.
Yes.
Good
Thank you,
work.
ma'am.
Thank you, Abhay. Thank you.
Very nice, very nice. Very good. Chaliye, then Karthik and Shailendra, are you guys ready? Manju, would you like me to write your name?
Yes, ma'am, I'm ready.
Yes. Okay, I'm just writing Manju's name. I don't know because she has her hand up. Okay. Okay, let's start. Shailendra, are you there?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, so
I'm
you
ready.
guys can start. So, yes, who is this?
Can you please denote my name?
Dipali.
Yes, ma'am.
You want to speak as the parent?
Yes, ma'am. Because teacher had already most of people.
Okay, I have written. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Chaliye then. Karthik and Shailendra, guys, you can start. So you guys will discuss about your child, like the parent's child, and how they are performing in school and so on and so forth. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
All right. Let's start.
Okay, ma'am. Let me start. Okay.
No, this is the
Hello.
parents teacher meeting.
Yes, it's the parents teachers meeting. So Shailendra is the teacher and Karthik is the parent. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
So you
hi,
also
Karthik.
have to be respectful towards the parent and the teacher because this is a professional relationship.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Karthik.
Yes, sir.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am,
yes. Who is this? 1 second, Manju. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I missed the class. Sorry, speaking terms in the morning, and now I am
School to